Alright guys, first video seeing me on camera for a while. I'm going to be installing this Chigee AIO-5 play unit on my 2023 MT09SP. This is a sponsored video. They sent it to me free of charge. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to be something that fits on this bike permanently, but I hope it does, because it would be cool just having this on my bars rather than my phone. They also sent me the external tire pressure sensors that go with it and the tempered glass screen protector. So yeah, I'm pumped to see what it looks like, and it's the first sponsored video for this channel as well. I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts on it anyway. The reviews I have seen seem pretty positive, but they're obviously all being sponsored, so you just kind of never know what to think. But this video will be fully non-biased, even though I did receive this stuff free. The company isn't getting to see this video before it goes out, and they have no input on what I say. So at the moment I'm just running the quad lock system that I've always used. I'm hoping I can take this off and just have the AIO-5 unit right in the center, just under this display, but we'll see how it looks once I've got it all on anyway. It has to be hardwired into the bike, and I have no idea how to do this on this motorbike yet, so let's just see how it goes. They did send me the external tire pressure monitor kit and the glass film protector, so we will install those a bit later. But here's the unit. I guess let's just get to unboxing it first. I assume it's called Chigee. A user instruction manual. They look pretty clear, and it's in English and Chinese, I guess. The unit itself looks quite nice actually. Not too large. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. And I assume this is the fitment kit. So that's our power. Hardwire the thing in. So the USB. It's like a USB cable. Some stickers. So that's like a bar, adjustable bar mount thing. Cable ties. Really nice packaging. Oh, you got the tools there. And the mount itself, which is all metal. That feels nice. Okay, so I've put my circuit tester on the battery, and this wire here, which looks like it's been modified, I assume because it has a tail tidy, which wasn't put on by me. That goes to the number plate light, which is an accessory one. So the cables need a positive and negative on the battery terminal, and then the yellow wire goes to the accessory wire, which just tells the unit to turn on once the bike has been turned on at the ignition. So I'm going to tap in the yellow wire to this red wire on for the number plate light, and then just straight to the terminals, and then we'll run them up through to the handlebars. So I'm going to do that first. So I'm just going to use these terminal crimps, because that's what's on there now, and I just replaced the one that's there with a new one, and put both those wires into it. Solid. So as per the instructions, this one has the positive and negative for the battery terminal, and then the yellow we're going to crimp in with this red wire. And I might just put some electrical tape around that as well. I only have blue, unfortunately, but and I'll just put some on here as well. Now that's our accessory wire there, done. Now all I need to do is put the negative and positive terminals onto the battery, and then run the wire up through to the front. Positive, and clean these all up after. Right now I should actually be able to just plug that in to the head unit, see if it actually turns on with the ignition. So we'll do that now. Alright, so if we peel that off, turn the ignition on, it should power up. There we go. Let's just go through and put it in English actually. Asking me to connect to a Wi-Fi. Seems pretty responsive so far. Sweet. There we go, but screen's really nice. System update available. Right, I'm going to do this anyway, and then we'll mount it to the bars next so you guys can just see that. I'm going to take the quad lock off and just try and run this unit without my phone being on there, because you know that's kind of the whole point, having Apple CarPlay. So like I said, it does come with the tools because it has kind of special bolts on the back, so you can't just take it off. And that's the mount, which is really nice quality. It's like CNC'd aluminium, looks like. So we're going to put it right in the middle and see if we can go ahead with that. It's actually much better hardware than I expected, quality wise. Feels really, really well made. Don't know why I expected it to not to be, but you know. Let's see how that's going to sit that way. Put that about there, I think. We'll set it up and we can adjust it later anyway. Tighten up the two bolts on the back. We'll just leave it a little bit loose. I'm just going to put the seat on loosely and try and figure out where to direct it. Hey, that's pretty much perfect really. And that'll get it a little bit further away from the factory dashboard. And then tighten those up. There we go, it's not going anywhere. That's real solid. My head's going to be about here, so you're kind of just looking at both screens at the same time and they're not kind of impairing it. And I like that this one isn't too big as well. It looks about the same size as the whole unit of here. Obviously this is just more screen, but I think that's going to work well. But we'll run the wires now anyway. I think we might have to lift the tank and run it up under, but we'll see. So I think I'm just going to lift the tank up. It should just hinge up. Nice in. That's got a nut on the bottom of it. See, there's wires that go down here, so I might just feed it down there. And yeah, there's a factory loom here, so we'll just follow that up and then cable tie it all in. And then I'm just going to pull the rest of that back through. As I said, so I can hide the rest of the cable under the seat rather than where the bars are. Like so, make sure it turns. Need a little bit of slack there. It is just running under the tank here. Just took those two bolts out and then lifted the tank a little bit, run it through behind the frame and then along this loom here that goes up and then around the bars and then straight to it. So So it should be fine. I'll cable tie it all up now. Get that as tidy as possible. Let's cable tie this puppy to it. Got full freedom there. Right, I'm going to put the seat back on and we'll fire it up. It's probably easier to do the other bolts, to be fair. Make sure I can see the dashboard. Yeah, that's pretty good. You obviously can't see on this camera, but my line of sight, the screen is just under the dashboard of the bike. So it can be a little bit tighter. So if I flick it on now. Nice. Screen's really nice and bright. Auto brightness. Really responsive. Let's just pair my phone with it. That looks paired to me. Use CarPlay. There we go, we got CarPlay. Pretty nice and responsive. So now I can just roll with my phone in my pocket on my bag, and oh, that's nice. Playlists, and then obviously it's just going to run through the helmet audio anyway, which is great. So, but that's really nice and responsive. So guys, I'm going to leave this video here as the install, and then I'm going to take it out for a ride and make another video just testing it out and using it and making sure it all connects up nicely. So we'll see you guys on that one.